To get started, once you download it, you will have this file. Right-click on it and click Extract Here. Now just wait a moment. Once it is extracted, select all the files. Right-click and copy them. Now go to UEFN. Click on Import and paste them. Make sure you are inside the content folder. Now close this window. Wait for the folder to show up in your project and click Compile Verse. Once that is done, the system is now inside your project. Now, in UEFN, go into the MK Crate System folder. Inside it, you will find a few files. Grab the device and place it in your map. But before we configure it, go back to the MK Crate System folder. You will find 3 blueprints there. Select all 3 and place them in your map. Now adjust them however you prefer. Position the crate bar and the crate text. I positioned mine like this. Now click on the device. Down here, we have 3 options. Debug logs. I recommend not touching this if you are not sure what it does. Enable persistence. This is if you want your map to save the player's progress. So when they come back on another day, for example, their save is loaded. And reset crate when owner leaves. This resets the crate when the player leaves your map. Keep in mind, this will not reset the player's save. It only makes the crate they were using go back to its initial level and progress. That way, when another player joins, they get a fresh crate, with no visual bugs or anything like that. I recommend leaving this one on true. Now let's create our crate. Click on the plus. In Crate Prop, you will select the crate you placed in your map. You can change its 3D model if you want, of course. Just go into the blueprint and change the mesh. In Bar Prop, select the crate bar, and in Text Prop, select the crate text. Now, we need to add a prop manipulator to the map. Go to the Fortnite Devices folder, look for the prop manipulator, and place it in your map. Here is a tip. Click on the crate, right-click on Location, and copy. Now go to your prop manipulator, right-click and paste on its location. That way, your prop manipulator goes straight to the crate's position. Now move the prop manipulator up a bit, roughly to the middle of the crate. In the prop manipulator options, enable the option Affect All Objects in a Zone and set these 3 values to 0.1. One important detail. In your island settings, the environment damage option needs to be set to player build only or off. Otherwise, when you damage the crate, hit it, or shoot it, it will disappear from your map and the system will break. Now, back to the device. In Prop Manipulator, select the prop manipulator we just added to the crate. Now, we have the Assign Player trigger. This one is very important. You need to configure this trigger. Otherwise, the system will not work. This is what links the crate to a player. It gives that player permission to use that crate, and it also works as a protection system. Once a crate is assigned to a player, other players cannot use it. Only the owner can. So think about a Tycoon map with multiple plots, for example. You can duplicate this device for each plot and set up one Assign Player trigger for each one. That way, when a player claims their plot, the crate on that plot becomes theirs. Every player gets their own crate, and nobody can touch someone else's. Now let's go to the level presets. The other options here, I don't recommend touching them. They are for people who want to work with more custom stuff, but just hover over anything and the tooltip will help you out. So back to the level presets. If you click here, we have some level presets already configured for you, and there is also a custom option. But you can, for example, pick a template and then edit that template, just like I am doing here. For each level, you can set a reward trigger to link it with your currency system or with whatever you want. In the bar lock, you define the color of the crate bar. You can click it and set it as RGB. Now let's jump to the Hit VFX and the Level Up VFX. I will skip the options you don't really need to configure. But like I said, if you want to know what they do, just read the tooltip. I left ready-made VFX in the project for you to use on the Level Up and the Hit, and they are customizable. So if you want to use them, you need to go to the Fortnite devices and add the VFX spawner device to your map. I recommend copying the position of the crate prop and pasting it into the VFX spawner's position. It looks perfect for the Hit VFX that way. In the VFX spawner, enable the option Custom VFX Override. Then go to the VFX folder inside MK Crate System and drag in the Hit VFX. If you want to change the icon, you can go into Materials, open the M Icons NS, and swap the texture of that material for the icon you want. For the Level Up VFX, do the same thing. Place a VFX spawner in your map. I recommend duplicating the one you placed for the Hit VFX, but for its position, I recommend placing it a bit above the crate prop, just like I am doing here. Then, swap the custom VFX for the Level Up one. Now, back to the device, we just need to select the VFX in the editables. And finally, we have the Hit animation, the Level Up animation, and the Max Level animation. These are basically animations that play on the crate. I recommend testing them out and seeing which one you like best. If you want it exactly like the showcase video, just leave these at default. And that's it. There are some options I won't go over here because they are not necessary. They are optional and meant for more advanced users. But if you want to mess with them, they all have tooltips explaining what they do. That was it. See you in the next system.